knocking? Who's that knocking? The dread locking. Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Oh, seem like you're just noticing me. Pass by, just blow some trees. Need nobody bothering me. So let me go and let me smoke my trees. I need some medication. Issues for healing the nation. I light it up and medicate myself. Stay who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The street locking. Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The street locking. Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Well. The dreads on my head, the dreads on my head, yeah. Who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The dread locking. Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The dread locking. Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Who's that? Who's that? Hey? Wow, seem like you're just noticing me. I pass by and just blowing some tree. I didn't need nobody bothering me. So let me go and let me smoke my trees. Who's for medication? Who's for medication? Knocking the trees, who's knocking the tree? Who's knocking the? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking the tree locking? Who's that? Who's that? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking the tree locking? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's knocking the street locking? Who's that? Who's that? Seem like you're just noticing me. Noticing me. Knocking the streets. Rocking the dreads, dreads on my head, knocking the dread. Boom, 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 boom. The dreads on my head. Who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The dread locking. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? The dreads on my head. The dreads on my head. The dreads on my head. Oh, who's knocking? Who's that knocking? The dread locking. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Dreads Seems like you just noticed me. Pass by, you just blow some trees. Don't need nobody bothering me. Just let me go on, let me smoke my trees. We needed some medication. Issues for healing the nation. I light it up and medicate myself instead. Oh, knocking the dress. Who's knocking the dress? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking the dreadlocking? Who's knocking? Who's that knocking the dreads? The dress on my head. The dress on my head. Who's knocking? Dress on my head. Oh my. Knocking the dress. Knocking the dress. The dress on my head. Who's knocking? Who's knocking? Who's knocking the dress? Dreadlocking. Who's knocking the dress? The dress on my head. The dress on my head, the dress on my head.